Knuckle Fighting Championship makes its Nebraska debut Friday, September 10th. Watch as Dakota Cochrane goes to war with the Marine Mike Richman in the main event. Plus, heavy hitters collide as Sam Shewmaker and Josh Burns knuckle up. And Houston Alexander takes the gloves off in his BKFC debut. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 21, Friday, September 10th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Bare Knuckle TV. Download the app at BKFC.com.
Hello, Omaha. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the official weigh-in ceremonies for the very first ever bare knuckle fighting event in Nebraska state history. BKFC 21 live worldwide on Bare Knuckle TV tomorrow night right here at the Ralston Arena, Omaha, Nebraska. Tomorrow night's event is being presented to you by Fan Time, Tiger Life Energy, Fusion CBD, BetOnline.ag, Karma Coin, and Royal Kratom. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be live worldwide on Bare Knuckle TV. Go to BKFC.com at 7 p.m. Central Time for our preliminary portion, our preview of tomorrow night's fights. And then at 8 o'clock Central Time, we are live around the world, BKFC 21. First, as always, we would like to recognize the man that makes this show happen. Big round of applause to the president of BKFC, Mr. David Feldman. And we are set for the first fight for tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time in the light heavyweight division. First to the scale. He has an MMA record of 14 victories, opposite 5 defeats, and makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night. From Omaha, Nebraska, here is Jeff Sauder. Jeff Sauder, 185.2. And his opponent making his way to the scale also makes his bare knuckle debut. From Omaha, Nebraska, here is Adam Valcourt. Adam Valcourt, 183.8. And here it is, history in the making, the very first bare knuckle fight in Nebraska state history. The light heavyweight division, Adam Valcourt and Jeff Sauder. And next up, we have the welterweight division. First to the scale. His bare knuckle record stands at 1 victory, opposite 2 defeats. From Fort Walton Beach, Florida, here is the hard-hitting Noah Cutter. Noah Cutter, 164.5. And his opponent making his way to the scale. Also makes his bare knuckle debut, and he is ready for the squared circle from Omaha, Nebraska. Here is Carlos Trinidad Snake. Carlos Trinidad Snake, 161.4. Fight number 2 of our BKFC 21 preview in the welterweight division, Carlos Trinidad Snake and Noah Cutter. What a night this is going to be tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, and there's only one way to catch every single second of the bare knuckle action, history in the making here in Omaha, Nebraska, and that's on Bare Knuckle TV, BKFC.com. Next up, we have the Cruiserweight division. First to the scale, he makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night. From Coachella Valley, Palm Springs, California, here is Robert Bomb First Guzman. Guzman, 203 even. His opponent making his way to the scale holds an MMA record of 6 victories opposite 4 defeats and makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night. From Omaha, Nebraska, here is Eric Murray Jr. Eric Murray Jr., 204.8. And this is our final free view tomorrow night, BKFC 21 in the Cruiserweight division. Eric Murray Jr. and Robert Guzman. And next up we have the lightweight division. First to the scale, he makes his bare knuckle debut right here in the Ralston Arena. From Fort Worth, Texas, here is J.C. De Leon. J.C. De Leon, 154.9. His opponent also makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night. From Omaha, Nebraska, here is Keelan Crash Fentroy. Keelan Fentroy, 160.7. And this fight kicks off all of the bare knuckle reckless abandon in the lightweight division tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Keelan Fentroy and J.C. De Leon. All right, we're moving things right along to the next fight of the night, which is lightweight action. First up, his MMA record stands at 15 victories opposite 11 defeats, and he makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night. From Omaha, Nebraska, by way of Brady, Nebraska, here is Cody Locked and Loaded Land. Cody Ladd, 155.7. His opponent holds a combined combat sports record of 30 professional fights and makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow. From Papillion, Nebraska, here is TJ Bad Boy Benson. TJ Benson, 149.1. Fight number 5 in the lightweight division, TJ Benson and Cody Ladd. And moving right along into the welterweight division. First to the scale, we have 2 MMA veteran warriors that are looking to step in between the ropes of the squared circle for the first time. First up, he is an MMA veteran of 53 professional fights. From Ankeny, Iowa, here is Will the Thrill Shutt. Will Shutt, 161.7. And his opponent making his way to the scale, he is an MMA veteran of 70 professional fights and also makes his bare knuckle debut. From Papillion, Nebraska, here is Sean P-Town Wilson. Sean Wilson, 165.6. Fight number 6 taking place in the welterweight division, Sean Wilson and Will Shutt. And the excitement keeps coming your way, ladies and gentlemen, in the welterweight division. First to the scale, he is an MMA veteran of 63 professional fights and makes his bare-knuckle debut tomorrow night from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of H-Town, Houston, Texas. Here is Rocky Long. Rocky Long, 160 even. And his opponent making his way to the scale. He is an MMA veteran of 34 professional fights and also makes his bare-knuckle debut tomorrow from Olathe, Kansas. Here is Jason High. Jason High, 164.7. Fight number 7, an exciting scrap fest in the welterweight division. We have got Jason High on one corner and the other corner, Rocky Long. All right, next up we have the lightweight division. First to the scale. He steps into the squared circle for the second time. From Gary, Indiana, here is George the Gladiator Gonzalez. George Gonzalez, 152.4. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, this man is a veteran of 35 professional MMA fights, and he also makes his bare-knuckle debut tomorrow night from right here, Omaha, Nebraska, Ryan Roberts. Ryan Roberts, 155.3. Fight number 8, the lightweight division on Full Assault, Ryan Roberts and George Gonzalez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are set for our feature fight of the night, which takes two amazing veteran MMA warriors. This is a dream fight anywhere in the world, but you're getting it right here in Omaha, Nebraska at the Ralston Arena tomorrow night, Bare Knuckle TV in the heavyweight division. First to the scale. He holds a bare knuckle record 1-0 from Portland, Oregon. Here is Wes Combs. Wes Combs, 224.6. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent making his way to the scale. He is an MMA veteran of 36 professional fights and makes his anticipated bare knuckle debut tomorrow. Please welcome the UFC and Bellator veteran from Omaha, Nebraska, by way of East St. Louis, Illinois, Houston, the Assassin, Alexander. Houston Alexander, 199.1. Your feature fight of the night in the heavyweight division, two veterans that are looking for blood, Houston Alexander and Wes Combs. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the reasons that BKFC is so ridiculously exciting is coming up to the stage right now, and we are talking about our co-main event. This is a match that a lot of BKFC fight fans have been waiting for, and tomorrow night we are bringing it to you live in the heavyweight division. First to the scale, his bare-knuckle record stands at 7 victories opposite 3 defeats. From Detroit, Michigan, here is Josh the Hammer Burns. Josh Burns, 264.3. And his opponent making his way to the stage holds a bare-knuckle record of 4 victories opposite 2 defeats with 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former 2-time world heavyweight title contender from Gravois Mills, Missouri, Sam the Hillbilly Hammer Shewmaker. Sam Shewmaker, 237.9. You can feel the electricity in this heavyweight extravaganza, your co-main event, Sam Shewmaker and Josh Burns. And here it comes, BKFC fight fans, your main event of BKFC 21 taking place in the middlemount division. First to the scale, he holds an undefeated bare-knuckle record at 1-0 from Fort Worth, Texas by way of Rosemount, Minnesota. Here is Mike the Marine Richman. Mike Richman, 175.1. And his opponent making his way to the stage needs no introduction in the squared circle. He holds an undefeated bare-knuckle fighting record at 3-0 from Omaha, Nebraska. Here is Dakota Cochrane. Dakota Cochrane, 174.8. And this is it, your main event, BKFC 21 middleweight division, Dakota Cochrane and Mike Richman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are joining us live, thank you so much for joining us here for the official weigh-in ceremonies. BKFC 21 takes place tomorrow night, live worldwide on Bare Knuckle TV, right here in the Ralston Arena, Omaha, Nebraska. Our first fight gets kicked off at 7 p.m. Central Time, and then we are live around the world at 8 p.m. Central Time, BKFC 21. Make sure to check us out at BKFC.com. Once again, special thanks go out to Fan Time, Tiger Life Energy, Fusion CBD, BetOnline.ag, Karma Coin, and Royal Kratom. Thank you very much once again for joining us here at the Ralston Arena. And tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we love saying it, so we're going to say it again. It's time to knuckle up!
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship makes its Nebraska debut Friday, September 10th. Watch as Dakota Cochrane goes to war with the Marine Mike Richman in the main event. Plus, heavy hitters collide as Sam Shewmaker and Josh Burns knuckle up. And Houston Alexander takes the gloves off in his BKFC debut. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 21, Friday, September 10th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Bare Knuckle TV. Download the app at BKFC.com.